Okay, so here's a guitar lesson that's primarily to explain to you how songs, like as a songwriter, not as a guitar lesson to learn this particular song, but if you were playing in a band and you want to write your own stuff, what you do is you take other people's work or an excerpt of it so that you can figure out how to make your own stuff. Okay, so for example, Led Zeppelin, the Rain song, there's different ways to play it. And I think it's played in a drop D tuning or something. I'm not using that. I'm using a regular standard tuning and I'm not playing it correctly. And so anyway, just to let you know, I'm not going to be playing the complete chord or whatever is correct because it doesn't sound. I don't have to because I'm not trying to play that song, but I'm trying to play an idea based on that song because I can't label it that song because they're not. It's the notes are right, but they're not. I'm not using like a complete open. I'm using just bits and pieces. So here. So what I'm trying to say is this part of the song, of the Rain song, is the happy part, the major open. That's an F sharp. It's not. It's not the whole. It's not a minor or it's not a six. It's not a seven. But for some reason it sounds gloomy. But all right. And that's just the F on the first string, and then I'm trying to do it with two strings. This is on the lower chords, you would go into minor, so I'm trying not to hit three strings. This guitar buzzes so easily. That's three string. Trying to hit two strings so that it doesn't buzz. There's an F. Sometimes you have to figure out how many strings down you can go if you change the chord, I guess. But if you had too many high strings when you go into the minor, it sounds too happy. You're trying to make it sound lower, and you're in a minor, so you're trying to make it sound sad. Okay, and then the E minor. I can't go back to the low E. We can hit the fourth and fifth string on a repeat. I don't know, my hand is slipping on this app. And then back to the G. You have to decide if you're walking up and down or if you're just pulling like low and high strings or in the middle string. I'm trying to figure out. You're doing it that way, I guess, because it's supposed to sound like water. And then when you're hitting the F, you're not hitting the lowest note on the guitar, the lowest chord. You could just do the same thing. And the lowest note would be the E minor, I guess. Okay, so the difference is when you're hitting the highs, you're coming from the highest string and you're working towards the lowest string. And then when you go to the low, you're going from the lowest string to the higher strings. And then on the E minor, I'm figuring this out as I go to show you how they write the music, not to show you how to play the song and sound really cool. Because all you have to do that is I'll pick up my Telecaster and plug it in, and you won't even know what I'm playing. So, because I'll play it fast, and it won't make as many mistakes because it's a regular size guitar. Remembering this is a small size guitar, 3/4, and my hands are 2X, and I don't know, just some of the notes on here. I would say the neck is straight, but the F buzzes very easily, and I don't know, just definitely the last two strings on this seem to be, when I tuned it, I don't know, like something like, I noticed when I tune it, I can hear something. You sound flat. I don't know if you can hear that. The other ones don't sound flat. Maybe they're different strings. And this note here, it just seems hard to press. And if I press that and two other strings, kind of, I don't know, my hand doesn't fit on this guitar. And see how it buzzes? Can't get it not to buzz. See? pressing the other arm. That's what. I have a headache, so anyway, of course you were playing faster. It was feeling, right? See, I'm up picking, so it doesn't sound right. Remember I said you have to play it down? It's 4 o'clock in the morning now. See what happens when I play it down? It sounds like that, muffled. Maybe the strings are old. So that's why I'm up picking. And now I'm gonna up pick. I'm up picking the part that's supposed to sound like a minor. It's not gonna sound right. Now, okay, so why am I showing you that anyway? Because people don't know which direction to strum, and they also try to figure out that song, and it's chromatic sort of, because you're just going from G to F sharp and going into F, and then you go, you're still on this, you're on F, you haven't gone anywhere, but you're just hitting the low F on the 6th string. So you go G, F sharp, F. And then people who are learning to write songs are searching for, it's not a different note, but you're just going lower. See, there's going down because you're changing notes, and then there's going lower in pitch, but you're playing the same note. And that's why I'm playing 2 here sometimes. When I'm showing you, I'm playing 2, I guess. And then you're going lower than F, which is E, right? And there's no note between E and F. Because if you're E, F, G, so you have B, C, D, E, F, E, and F are right next to each other. There's no sharps, they're flats. And then when you're strumming it, you're holding F minor, but when you're pegging it, you're holding 2 strings. And when you're doing the E minor is 2 strings, but you're also hitting open strings. But you're not trying to sound like we did before, because before you were playing G, F sharp, and F, and E minor was lower, so then you're playing open strings with nothing touching them, other than the E minor, which is 2 strings. So how does it help you write a song? Well, it shows you that you can play down chromatically, like,